Hello, good morning.
Hello, teacher.
I am teacher Jessa. What can you tell me your name?
Also, my name is Kevin.
How old are you, Kevin?
So I'm 10 now.
Okay, thank you. What about you? What is your name?
My name is Kim
How
and
old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
I'm sorry, speaking 10. Okay. Now, can you tell me, Kevin, can you tell us about a teacher that you like?
So the teacher that I mostly like is the kind of teacher is normally you would think it's about something rare, but basically it's not really, and it's about something about saving marine life because mostly it will mostly do something about marine life, and I think like we should save the marines, like in like animals, for example, fish, turtles, etc., need to be rescued as people have put many dangers to them.
Now, how often do you use a mobile phone, Kevin?
Also, honestly, I would sometimes use mobile phones because I don't think it's a very good purpose to use them. Also, I only can use them when it's on group activities or doing something important. In on the other hand, at my home, I would often use my computer.
Okay, now Kim, can you tell us about a teacher that you like?
The teacher that I like is funny and can teaching good as I can understand all the lessons.
Do you walk to school every day?
No.
How do you get to school?
I get to school by car.
Can you tell me which do you like best, the morning or the afternoon?
And the afternoon.
Why?
Because in the morning I can learn more and do more things than in the afternoon, and also I can sleep. I can take a nap. I can take a nap so I can have more time to relax in the day.
Okay, what about you, Kevin? Which do you like best, the morning or the afternoon?
So I mostly like. So honestly, I really don't. I would choose the afternoon because it's the time that I learn new things. And definitely, the afternoon is the best time to learn and experience. While in the morning, you have to wake up and then do a lot of things first, and then you have to go to school. While in the afternoon, you can learn and experience things that we don't teach in school.
Okay, now in this part, I'd like you to show something and you're going to tell on your own. And Kim, that is a picture that shows someone learning how to do something. Now tell us what you can see in the photograph.
I can see a mother teaching her daughter to cook something in the kitchen, and also there was a tablet and some salt or sugar next to the tablet. And in the kitchen, I can see that it was very clean and beautiful.
Okay, thank you, Kim. Now, Kevin, this is your photograph. That is a picture that shows someone at home after school. Please tell us what you can see in the picture.
So what I can see in the picture is someone that's watching a football TV and watching a TV with some fruit on the table. And I could see, and mostly I could see him watching the TV carefully, and he's very tired after going to school. This makes him a good time to watch TV, and he's also when he's gone home, he mostly do that because he would mostly do something that is very entertaining for himself after a long day from school. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Kevin and Kim. Now, in this part, I am going to show you a picture, or you are going to talk about something, and I'm going to describe a situation for you. Some students from a small village are going on a school trip to their capital city. Here are some activities that they could do together. Talk together about the different things they could do in their capital city and say which would be the most interesting. I'll
Nói
give
từ
you
đấy.
time and please tell me if you are ready.
Mình chọn kiểu
Think of the different activities and tell me if you can start.
chọn kiểu đi là cuối nha. Và kiểu đi ra đồng ý.
Ready?
Chị nghĩ cái này hay là thứ nhất.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So let's see. A visit to the capital city. It's very interesting. So how about visiting a museum of bicycles in the place?
And then going for a walk and buy something to eat.
I really don't think that's a good idea. I mostly choose, maybe I think that let's go to the museum is with a lot of pictures. We could see lots of beautiful paintings and statues. And people could visit there to learn about the picture's history.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think that the museum is also interesting. The museum is also an interesting place to visit because we can see the old pictures that have been painted long ago and learn more about history.
So how about visiting a bus in London?
I don't think that it would be an interesting thing to do because I think that standing up, I think that looking around London on the castle is more interesting.
Yeah, I mostly agree with that because when sometimes it's rain, it really don't have a roof. How about visiting the gift shop?
Uh, I think I think that is not usually interesting, but how about going to a stadium and looking and watching a match?
Hmm. So at first I would think that this place is quite interesting. And we can see that in here there's lots of people watching a football match. But I don't think it's a very fun idea because mostly there's still many things and we could learn in the capital city other than that place. And how how about going to the castles?
Yeah, I agree with you because we can go on the castle and have a look around the city.
Okay, so lastly, I would think that we should agree on the castle because I agree with you. So maybe the school visit to the capital city is going to the castle.
Thank you, Kim and Kevin. Now, Kevin, can you tell me, would you like to have more school trips?
Yeah, mostly I think that we should have more school trip because nowadays many students are mostly getting bored with school trips. I mean, getting bored with the school. But a school trip, mostly maybe everyone would love it. And, and we would learn more about life outside other than inside the school. Well, inside the school, there's less things to do. And when you learn more things, and you could visit like the zoo, learn about animals, history, you could go to the museum, uh, or in the castle, or science, you could come outside to learn about wildlife in the forest or have a camp there.
Okay, what about you, Kim? Would you like to have more school trips?
Yes, I would love to have more school trip because it seems that students are being bored about school. So if the school make more school trips, students can have uh, more interesting trips with friends and teachers. And also, students can learn about the life around them.
Where would you like to go? You have more school trips.
I think go on a picnic in the countryside.
Okay, now Kim, can you tell me which do you think is more interesting? Visiting a countryside or a city?
Um, I think that both of that is interesting because in the countryside you can learn about the life about what the farmers do every day and learn about the animals there. And in the capital, we can learn more about the cities and the people, and we can also learn about uh, the culture.
How about you, Kevin? Do you agree with her idea?
Really, definitely a no, because I would think the city is best. Because in a city, we can learn more things. We go into the museum, let's learning more about the place, seeing how it's like, learning their geography and history, etc. But I would think my idea is it compared to is still the same as the countryside since there's still many other subjects as the countryside. For example, science. We can learn that in the countryside and we don't really have them in the city. So that meant that I would think that I would that the city is better, but it's actually each of them had a different role.
Okay, considering that you say it's best to visit a city, which do you think is the best time to visit a city?
Yeah, that's what I would generally think. That in a city, it is very beautiful. So definitely, the time has to be in the weekend or in holidays.
Okay, what about you, Kim? Do you prefer to go on trips with your friends or with your family?
Um, I think that go on a trip with my friends because at the weekends my family usually uh, mm, um, have a cafe together or playing sports together. So I think that go on a trip with my friends would be more interesting and fun. And I can free to do anything I want, and I can learn more and play more interesting things with my friends.
Okay, thank you, Kim and Kevin. That's the end of the test. Goodbye.
Thanks.
Goodbye.